It's been about a month since I last got creative. We're going to have a little art and chat, and you're going to find out why and some other things that are going on. This turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. Howdy Howdy, this is Clara Lawrence. Okay, so first things first, beginning of December, I got COVID and the flu. The entire family got the flu. I suspect there was another little virus floating around. I don't know, but I know that the doctors were like, there's like 4 or 5 things floating around. So, yeah, December, I feel like I lost a month. And so I'll get more into that. But I hadn't been in my studio in about a month. And so I needed to go in and do something creative because it was driving me nuts. My buddy Tish was having a live, and you just have one of those days. It's like I wanted to jump in on her Artapalooza live and couldn't connect up. She uses StreamYard. Yeah. And you connect, she'll give you a link. You connect up with your phone through a browser, and you use little, headphones or something like that. I couldn't get the audio to work at all, tried a bunch, then had a major coughing fit. But anyway, I was determined I was still going to do some arting. And so I'm one of the moderators on her live stream. And so I'm like, I'm here, but I'm arting with you. And so I just would keep my eye out on the chat while I'm doing this. And I decided to just, I'm going to do some alcohol inks and just have some fun with some colors. So I grabbed a fluorescent yellow, which I wanted just little pops of like a really, really bright yellow. And this is some of the Alumilite dye that I've mixed in with some alcohol into a bottle. And it works really, really good. And then just loaded up, I guess, a bunch of tropical colors. There's some blues and greens and a little bit of, got him a darker blue-violet color. I think it's blue-violet color that I used. And just started messing around with that and having some good time with that. And obviously the metallic, a little bit of brass. And you saw me just now with a paper towel because there was a whole lot of brass I had it. So I wanted to pull some of it off. And that helps out. Especially when it's still fluid, you can get a paper towel and blob it off. You can always add more color. And then I decided to come in here in this middle channel and start working on my contrast. Anyway, so back to the family thing. So the entire family is in and out of some kind of sticky behavior kind of stuff. My son Mikey he took care of me for about a week. I don't think I've ever not moved in a bed for that many days. It was really interesting. Anyway, I've still got a cough. I'll get over it. The energy's starting to come back, so I'm able to start doing some things. Yay. So I'm sorry if I haven't posted a whole lot of videos this month of new stuff, but that is the why. So we're getting back to it. And everybody else is feeling good. We were able to pull through on Christmas dinner because I'm usually the center point of Christmas dinner. And that ended up working out great. I did most of the meal, and then right when I got to about an hour before meal was delivered, my body was like, okay, you're done. And everybody else jumped in and pitched out. And that's, times like that when you're like really dependent on others, and so many others, like more than what you expect, step in, do so. It kind of takes your breath away, and it just really made my heart sing about, just how grateful I am the family I have. So I wanted to share that a little bit with you. So Mikey and I have some excellent news. Some of you guys already know this from previous video. We have our website up. So it's ClaraLawrence.com. I'm going to have artwork available, but I'm also putting out artwork, some of the artwork, not all of it, but some of the artwork out on options where you can get them on shirts or some mugs. I've even got some really large, and I mean large, soup mugs kind of thing. But what it does offer is, like, for example, like if I do my dragon paintings, and you guys know I spent a lot of time on the dragon painting, so obviously there's going to be a price tag that goes along with it. But what it does offer is the opportunity for somebody who might not be able to afford that kind of cost, but they can still bring the little bit of dragon home with them, kind of thing. So I'm going to definitely offer it on some of my unusual pieces, some options for that. So that's going to be really cool. We're also going to do some blogs in there, which I'm really super excited, so I can start writing out some of the descriptions of what I'm doing in some of the videos, and the ability to have a link in there. As you guys also know, I'm working with alcohol dyes a lot, and messing around with those options and further extending out the alcohol inks, and also what I can do with the dragons. So all of this is kind of like gameplay for me to mess around with some really big pieces. So even though you guys see me do a lot of this kind of alcohol ink, it's like my brain is going, ooh, I could do this and I can do this on my bigger pieces. So it's really, really exciting stuff. So I'm going to have a section on the website where I'm going to have a lot of recipes, because I'm putting together colors. And so I'm going to create these recipes and stuff like that with these colors, and I'm really excited about that part. And I'm going to start releasing some videos on that, like a couple like new colors, and then push it to the limit, and so that way people have access to that, because some of the countertop people are taking off with doing some alcohol inks on their countertops and doing some gorgeous stuff. And with these new alcohol dyes, it's allowing them the opportunity to do that with epoxy and helping out with light fastness, because that's a definite issue with alcohol inks. So using the dye material helps out with that. Anyway, I'll get into that more with the videos. So anyway, check out my website. We're going to have an email option that's going to come up soon. That way you'll get updates on videos coming up, or if I've got new postings for like the different blogs and stuff like that. Mikey's even working on a resin calculator, and we're going to have a bunch of different variations on that. Like there's going to be a UTC, Ultimate Top Coat Calculator. I can talk now. And maybe even some color, like a color wheel kind of like button. Like it's like, I need some color ideas. I don't know. We're working on a bunch of stuff, so check it out. Now, you guys ready for the final result? The pretty pictures? Here we go.
I was sure that it'll be easier to clear you from my mind. Struggle with dusty corners till we're filled with faded bombs. Bomb, bomb, bomb. The situation got upset when I stepped on a memory thorn. I did it to my shadow. Let I have you had to break free from the minefield that you are. Bomb, bomb, bomb. You let it burn, step on the fuse.
Thank you for hanging out for this video. Didn't this piece turn out so pretty? I love it. It's just one of those like kind of just really happy feeling kind of pieces. The colors all work well together. Anyway, don't forget, we got a new website, so check out ClaraLawrence.com. All kinds of stuff in there, including a bunch of t-shirts and blankets, and some of the images. You can also get them on canvases too, as well as, of course, the original art. But Mikey and I worked on a bunch of videos, or I should say video lists, and we've got about 30 videos that we're going to be working on. So a lot of cool things happening for 2023. I can't wait. So stay tuned and check it out. Later, y'all.